Welcome Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of February 2020. This is your reading, what you need to know moving forward throughout the month of February 2020. Keep in mind this is a general reading. This may not resonate with everybody, but it is going to be for some people out there. We're doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread. I am using the Tarot del Fuego. All of that information will be linked in the description if anybody is interested, as well as personal readings. So what does Aries need to know for this month? Spirit guides and angels. What messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of February 2020? What do Aries need to know? Thank you. Aries. Okay, well. All right, let's make this pretty. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. So there's a celebration perhaps going on. Some celebratory things. Or you're just coming out of, you know, we're just getting out of this celebratory time of the year. At the end of, you know, the year, we go into holiday season, whatnot. But I'm just going to take a minute to look at the cards. And I'll get to it. Okay, well, it seems here you guys are having a little bit of a hard time making a decision, or there's some kind of moving away from a decision that needs to be made. A very hard decision that has to do with somebody in your midst that is toxic. There's somebody that is there is in your life right now. You have the devil crowning you and the emperor beneath you. There's this person that's having has a certain level of control over you right now. They used to be very, very loving towards you. Used to be a good time. Used to be puppy love, kisses, hugs, everything you could imagine, but that's behind you now. I feel like this has to do with the relationship, okay? So right now, there's some toxicity going on in your environment. There's something that is right in front of you. Here's what I feel like is happening. You're in a cycle. You're in a cycle of abuse, perhaps, a cycle of something that isn't healthy, okay, is going on here. And it's like you'll fight, you'll kiss, you'll make up, you'll fight, you'll kiss, you make up. All this kind of cyclical behavior is happening here. I do feel like there's a certain level of addiction going on in your environment. With you, perhaps. Though I feel like you're in a position where you're fighting somebody off, or you're fighting, there's a lot of fighting going on. A lot of battling between keeping yourself safe from this toxic person, from this control that this person wants to have over you, okay? So there's something going on here when it comes to a decision that you want to make. You want to take a step forward, but you feel like you cannot. The Six of Swords is often about moving away, but in this particular card, this guy is walking on 6 Swords. And it's like, of course, if he presses down hard enough, they're going to go through his foot. So here's what I feel like: you're Two of Swords, and you want to move away from having to even make the decision to exit from this partnership or this thing that's going on, but you don't necessarily know how, okay? Now, of course, this might not have to do with a relationship. This could have to do with a financial situation that you're in. It could have to do with a health issue that you're in. Either way, there is something that you have to make a choice between, and you're not wanting to do it, okay? What is before you is that if you, what Spirit is saying is, if you do make this decision, that you're heading towards the door of opportunity, and it's opening towards you. It's opening for you, and you are going to move through a new phase of your life should you knuckle down and make these choices for yourself that you know are good for you in the long run. Right now, you're stuck in something that is really unhealthy for you, and you're fighting, and it's constant, and there's bickering. There are people around you that wish to show you a certain level of like charity, okay? Because you have the Six of Pentacles in this environment position, which kind of shows that there are people in your environment, friends, family, people that you don't know of, and opportunities as well to receive and to receive something that you haven't, that you don't know is right there in your grasp, okay? Like I'm seeing, like if you were to just look, you would see that there's this blossoming, love for you in your environment, and there are people there. I think that there's also this lack of give and take in your personal relationship with this, whoever this devil or emperor person is in your life. It could be a Capricorn, it could be another Aries, it could be a Taurus. There are several people that this could symbolize, okay? Aries, Taurus, Gemini in your past. There could have something, so there's somebody that is not an equal give and take. There is a relationship here that is imbalanced, okay? And you're not wanting to you're at a standstill. You don't know which move to make, okay? This is the month of February. This relationship is coming to a head, okay? Yeah. I feel like this can also have something to do with the father in your life, or the father of your children. So what I see here is that you want to be free. See, the hopes and fears is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is single and loving it. Okay, so there's a fear here of you letting go of a certain person in your environment, because you not only crave being single, but you also fear it. And Spirit is really telling you that there's a new beginning waiting for you out there, and there's this person I feel has been draining your finances as well, and that there's a new financial opportunity for you should you let go of this toxic relationship and move towards this Ace of Pentacles through this door of value, and start to realize your own value again, because you have the opportunity to realize your full potential within the month of February. And I feel like you are going to come to this point where you make a decision. Now, the Wheel of Fortune being the outcome means that that's a positive card, okay? It's a positive card, but it's also cyclical, which means that it can go either two ways. You either let go of this toxic relationship, walk through this Ace of Pentacles, this door of value, realize that there are people in your environment that are going to be charitable toward you and help you, and then you can kind of stand in your power again, being this single person that has their shit together, has all of their ducks in a row, all the things that they want and need, all the comforts in life, money, everything is at your disposal. It's here. And then you are going to receive the Wheel of Fortune, which is this beautiful, abundant, huge windfall of all sorts of opportunities. It's good fortune. However, the Wheel of Fortune could just symbolize that you are going to enter into a new cycle with this person. So here's what Spirit is saying. You know consciously that you're in some kind of toxic cycle with somebody. Should you want to move forward, throughout the month of February, you will have opportunities to change this, to make this, approach this differently, okay? And you are going to have a point during the month of February 2020 where you're going to be able to make a choice between staying in this or moving into something brand new for yourself. So that is the message that I have for Aries for the month of February here. You are definitely supported by the universe. You have a lot of beautiful things in front of you. Should you want to grab them, they're there for you. Put the past behind. There's a lot of harmony here. There's potential harmony here with these sixes, and you definitely have a lot here, a lot of big changes that are happening in the month of February for you. But there is this person that wants to control you, that's trying to take over your happiness, your life in general, and basically you're being told that you have a choice. You have to really, really knuckle down and look at yourself in the mirror to see that you are in something cyclical and choose to change it should you want to. But it's up to you. You would be very, very successful if you did. I feel like a lot is being drained from you right now. And so, yeah, you have a lot to look forward to. Okay, Aries? I hope this helps. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you in March.